And let's go. All right, so I lied. I'll start with that. Um, Last episode I said we were going straight to the end of the game. I kind of figured I don't have the patience to not get these evolutions right now. So let's just go ahead and get them, and then we'll figure it out later. So we'll start with Emperor Greymon. It's going to combine with Magna Garurumon, and we're going to get a Susanamon out of it. The colors here do actually match, so that's nice. But I wish they did more color matching with these evolution screens. It's annoying that they always use orange and blue. They can use other colors too. Honestly, red and blue would have matched a little bit better there. Alright, so our problem with Susanamon is what? Warrior Wisdom. We're going to fix that, by the way. This is going to be an entire episode of fixing bad abilities. So we're gonna get after that. All right, so we got First in Line, which is actually a good ability. Meditation, which is I think a better ability for what we're going for. So we're going to check the. Oof, let me check you. This be your number 5. You should be good. Just to make extra sure, we'll give you a friendship. There's no reason not to. Where's she at? There we are. One more for good luck. Alright. Cool. Let's digivolve it. So, Alphamon plus Orumon equals my favorite Mega Plus. Ooh, that's a nice crit rate. Yeah, we gotta look at what we can do. Granted, both those are really powerful, honestly. Both those are really powerful. Alright, let's go ahead and evolve. Evolve. I said go ahead and evolve. Alright, let's try this one more time. Oh, I was looking at my own skills. Dang. No wonder it wasn't evolving. I was hitting the button like, yo, why aren't you evolving? Do the evolve thing. I'll let this play too, just because this is obviously Alphamon or Yukin. You gotta let that play. Yes. Finally, the strongest Digimon of all. We got it. Those wings are badass. Alright. Does it have the hazard symbol on its polygons? I've never seen that before. Interesting. But it's still a vaccine. Whatever. Alright, so we get a steel physical attack and still digitized soul. So we went from having light and null to having still and null. Not bad. Power 110, no drawbacks though. Check that out. I don't like the level 89. Like, why aren't you level 99? That annoys me. But those cumulative stats though. Look at that. Oof, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's powerful. Um, yeah, that's just silly strong. And its ability, this one actually is super effective against Alphamon already. It just needs to get some levels up, honestly. I like the red glow around the sword. Good lord, this is a super awesome Digimon. And it can carry you. Look at that. Granted, if it carries you, this is what you're going to see. Nothing. No, you can't even see under it because of the blade and the feet and the cape. You can't see around it because of these gigantic wings. Yeah, it's not going to be a great carry. It might be fast, but it's not going to be one where you can actually see around it. What about Susanamon can carry you too? Let's see how that looks. It's better. It's feasible. Especially if it's floating nice and high. You can see under it. Alright, next one. Yeah. So, part of me wants to just evolve it from Veraduramon, honestly. And get Great Embrace. But let's send it. So we're going to evolve into our other Chaosmon here. Doesn't tell you what we're going to get, by the way. Like it's in terms of levels. I don't care about this that much. Let's go ahead and evolve. Get it over with. Level 77 is really low. Really, really low. Disappointing. But, I mean, quite a bit of stats going on here. Bancho Blade and Aurora Blaster. We got something for that. We could get a better ability for that. Okay, cool. We've done that. We can't do anything with those. Okay, so we've got all the Digivolutions we need. Let's go into the farm, and we're now going to fix every bad ability we have on the strongest Digimon we have, because we have a lot of strong Digimon with just trash abilities. So we're trying to fix that. Let's go by level. It's easy to see what's at the bottom of your box with level. There we go. Yep, or you can. Yep, you two. And yep, you three. We gotta figure something out for him. The problem is Warrior Wisdom and Magical Wisdom are just so common, and they're okay at the beginning of the game, but towards the end, like, you just have enough. You have enough SP. You do not need that much more SP reinforcement, especially a mere 10%. It isn't going to get the job done anyway. You would want to be having a different ability to restore your SP or make your SP work. Let me look at this guy. I want to look at this guy. So your ability is first in line. What do you have? Crit rate. High crit rate attack. That's only 1 in 5, honestly. Reduction of fire resistance looks good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we get a better ability. I like first in line though. The reason I like first in line is because you can use Red Reamer to reduce fire resistance, and then you can follow up with other fire attacks. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that alone. That's fine. This is fine. This ability is fine. What about the other one? Where's the other one? Here's the other one. All right, Rattlestar. This is definitely getting whatever it is that increases critical hit damage. So let's go ahead and do that immediately. Let's go ahead and find that. So open Firefox, find the graph. So under, I think it's under Wisdom actually, which is crazy. Yeah, Haymaker under Enlightened. So we need to go to Enlightened and get Haymaker. So let's do that real quick. We're going left. All the way to the left. Not bad for a start. Don't care. It's not Haymaker, we don't care. That should get us into Wisdom. Did not. Let's try it again. Alright, we there now. Now we're Sly. Ill. Alright. Alright, we're Enlightened. Good. Give it to me the first time. No! Ew! That's so terrible. Okay. Alright, let's swap back. Come on, come on, come on. Stop trying to give me magical wisdom. Stop trying to give me magic sage skill or whatever the crap it's called. Please. No, I don't want. Wait, what the heck? Why am I seeing Prankster? Didn't know you could get Prankster from there. Oh, wait, quick. That was the wrong way. Going right is Sauna A. That would be a really good skill for a different Digimon, but not this one. Alright, we're going left again. Please give it to me. No, why didn't you give me the rare skill this time? You just gave me a rare skill. Alright, let's try this again. And you gave me the rare skill. Give me the right rare skill. Give me the enlightened rare skill. Please just give it to me. Ugh. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. And again, I'm about to bust a blood vessel in my brain. Please just give it to me. Please. I hate this so much. You know what I want. Just give it to me. Just give me the darn thing. Why would you show me something if I couldn't have it? Meditation? Okay. I don't want it. Meditation does nothing for me. Please? Please? Yes, go! Let's go! Let's go! That's what we wanted. Alright, now that we have meditation, we gotta move all the way back again to friendly or wherever. Where do we want to be? Yeah, friendly. Defense and attack, right? Yeah, that's friendly. Friendly's a really good thing to be, honestly. So you just nope. It will give me that rare skill though. It's just trying its hardest to give me that rare skill. No. I want Haymaker. Stop trying to give me a rare skill. Another rare skill. Well, I guess at least it's really good training for HP. Nope. Alright, we're friendly again. Maxed out our HP while we were at it. Nope. Hell no. Alright. He's done. Alright, so we wanted Haymaker for him. Alright. He's not an important Digimon. Matter of fact, let's go for like all the really important Digimon. I think for her I would like to get the wherever that one was that I kept turning down for Gabumon there. Combo Magic. Yeah, I like Combo Magic for her. I really like it for her. Let's go for that. Because what she got right now, Secret Sage Art, it's okay. But which way do we need to go for Sly? So we need to go Punching Bag A. It's better. Look. No, it's not actually better, actually. In the beginning of the game, it was better, but not now. Dang. Just not working. Get over there. Get over there. We're Sly. I think that's what we were aiming for. Did I not get an ability? Hold up. Yeah, I didn't get an ability that time. Do I want to do the same thing I did last time? Well, her HP and SP are actually kind of low, so we can do that. Let's go boombox to get left, right. Makes us enlightened. Then sauna to get back right. Please. Okay, meditation is better than what I have, but that's not what I was looking for. Actually, let me look at her skills, because I didn't even look at her skills. Okay, you don't get special abilities with your skills, so yeah. It's like water, magic, and then null physical. Um, Honestly, she's not exactly only an int attacker. She's a mixed attacker. Maybe the way I'm thinking about this is wrong. I shouldn't just be focused on magic with her. Let me think of a different way to approach her. What are her? She's quick. She's kind of squishy. Meditation's okay. The funny thing is, if she uses this skill, she changes into her other form, Lanamon. You know what? Let's actually go for the skill. Let's go for the skill. Let's keep going for it. Where are we at right now? Sly. Let's get back left. Nope. Let's get back right. Do it. Do it now. Do it good. Give it to me. Of course you wouldn't. They only give me things that I don't need when I don't want them. Like they'll or whatever. Light end. Magical wisdom doesn't do anything. Sauna. Come on, magic. Not it. I'm running out of money to keep doing this. Sauna A. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of money to keep doing this if this keeps going badly. Like I'm gonna run out because I have a lot of Digimon that I want to do this with, and I'm just like looking at my money. Just okay, all right. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I should have done from the get-go. I don't know last time I saved, but I should have just if I didn't get it the first time, I should have just. All right, hold up. I don't know last time I actually saved. I was at Steel Point. That's not great. Crap. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed, ain't it? Hold up, I might be kind of screwed. Let's see where I was before. Let's see where I was. I could tell where I was if, because this is before I evolved a whole bunch of these guys. Yeah, no, this is before I even gave these guys levels, ain't it? Yeah, you're still level 44. Oh, this is before I even de-digivolved you. No, I can't run that. I gotta go back to where I was. I don't know the last time I auto-saved. That's a question. Okay, cool. So we're past where I last auto-saved. Are we past my last Digivolutions? We are. Okay. Alright, so realistically, we're just starting over from the top. That's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely swell. We can do that. All right. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, money difficulties. Swap the level again. Ah, darn. I skipped it. Yep. Drop these three back in. All right. Since money is finite, I need to just go for the strongest things instead of just everything. So Cal Maramon is going to be the last one since I'm not even 100% sold on her anyway. Um, all right, so we're going to do Gabumon again. Actually, before we do anything else, let's make a hard save. Hard save here. There we go. Hard save made. Now we can go in. Do what we need to do. All right. So where is Gabumon? Same idea as before. Move it all the way left. Or not all the way left. We only need to move it left enough to get the chance of what you call it. Get the chance of. All right. And I can just do that for everybody, honestly. Just get everybody to move right next to where they're going to be, where their ability is going to be. Hers is interesting because it's just more difficult because she's literally already right next to it. I'm just gonna leave her alone for now. All right, what do I want for Doragoromon? What do we have? Nothing, nothing. Okay, so Doragoromon just needs a better skill than Warrior Wisdom. I think Extra Strike's tech is good for it. What am I saying? Extra Strike, not Extra Strike's tech. How about Steadfast Might? That's going from. All right, so he's already next to where he needs to be then. How about you? What do we want you to have? Omni Blade doesn't do anything. It's just a strong ability. Yeah, for a lot of these, it's just going to be go get Steadfast Might, honestly, or first in line. Either way works for me. Steadfast Might or first in line. What about you? Alright. Your problem is that you're zealous and you don't even need to be zealous. I kind of like the idea of giving a 50% chance to apply injury. I kind of like the idea of giving him Prankster. Either Prankster or. Does injury count as a debuff? I don't think it counts as a debuff. So actually, no, not injury. Let's go for. I think Combo Magic makes a lot of sense here. Or Steadfast Emotion. No, just Combo Magic. I really like the idea of Combo Magic. Let's do that. So let's move him down to here. Down next to Sly. I mean, it's technically better. It doesn't need it, but it's technically better. Alright, what does that give us? That puts us right there. I don't know if it's going to cross over to Sly or if it's going to go one on then another. Alright. Magic and physical, so you're a mixed attacker. You have a chance to apply mobilization against one enemy. Oh, you get 2 hits. Okay. I don't know if that's for the entirety or just per hit. Recovers, uses HP by 20%. We're going to give you Prankster. What's Hustle Cry do for you? Buff effects? Yeah, no, we don't need that. Um, we can either go for Prankster or we can go for Booing. But either way, he's already there, so we don't need to move him. What about her? She gets fire magic. He or she, however you want to look at it. Injury or disease, increased damage. Alright, so nothing about crit. It's all magic, which is interesting. I don't even know how to apply disease. I'm gonna keep it real. I've never seen something that can apply disease. Um, I think in this case it would just be pick something from the magic tree, combo magic, or we can go with weak point blitz. I think weak point blitz is good actually. Let's go for that because it gets 2 different, very common weaknesses for attacks. So let's go with weak point blitz. So that's what we'll do. Let's move it straight down, I think. Weak point blitz comes from sociable, so we'll move it. We'll give it some this. It'll be classroom A. Keep hitting the wrong button. Classroom A. We'll move it into opportunistic, and then we'll go from there. At least I hope it does. Dang. Taking a lot of extra moves. Went to reckless. That's annoying. Steadfast might. Still better. Even though it's not completely unnecessary on this Digimon. I think on this one we go treadmill A, right? Yeah. We're trying to get the sociable. I went to friendly. That's annoying. No. Alright, we'll leave it there. Alright, next up is Mervamon. I don't know what to do with her. Looks like 60% chance to apply deadly poison. Seems pretty serious. We can go for crit rate, and we can go for what you call it. All enemies 60% chance to apply deadly poison, or we can go for the crit for an increased crit rate. I don't think crit makes sense here because it's only 3 attacks. Let's go for Prankster. Where is she at now? She's literally right next to where she needs to be though. Prankster, yeah. She's right next to it. She doesn't need to go for farther. We already did that. Alright. Chaosmon. You need Prankster. Yeah, you need Prankster. I made a mistake here. I should have evolved him from the other one because the other one had Prankster. Chaosmon had Prankster. Oh, not Darktramon had Prankster. I should have evolved him from Darktramon. That's my bad. If you're daring, you're right next to it already, right? Yeah, you are. Cool. You need Booing. You're right next to it already. Good. You need something better than S-Please supplement. And you're definitely right next to it. I just don't know what it's going to be. It could be Great Embrace easily. Matter of fact, it is Great Embrace. It's definitely Great Embrace. So we'll go with that. Um, this instant death needs to happen a lot more often. And honestly, the deadly, yeah, this just needs prankster. That's fine. Where you at? It's incompassionate. It just needs to get it. You. Let's see. What are your skills? 20% for chaos. You get a debuff, but it's only a debuff. That's kind of bad. Covers. And then you buff. Ooh, you buff allies after. Oh, rally blessing. I think will work really good on her. It's just like, would you rather apply chaos to all enemies at a 20% clip? I think Plesiomon does that better. Or would you? I don't think prankster. I don't think we're going to be relying on that. Whereas, yes, baby, it's baby. Yeah, baby was a baby. Eee. Baby sick though, aren't you? Gotta get you some medicine. Yeah. Uh, where was I? Yeah, I think this is better. One ally. It's kind of tough because it's only one ally. The 20% boost to int is good. I think fortifying charge works good here. It's just, would you rather use fortifying charge, or would you rather get a hustle cry? Because fortifying charge makes this a buff to everything. Or would you rather go all the way up and get something else? She's got options, but I think her best is this. I just don't like that it's only one ally. I really don't like that it's only one ally. That's such a waste of time. If you're going to do something, if you're going to target only one ally, then you should be reviving it. The buff makes it better, but it's also still really bad. If it was all allies, it would be a lot more useful. Um, then, so that kind of makes the debuff the, unfortunately, the best thing. So I think booing would be the goal here. Well, we're not that far from sociable, so we can just go to the right. To the right, to the right. Everything you own in a box to the right. Strategic. Yeah, that's fine. Don't make no difference to me. A little more, just to get it closer. All right, leave it there. Mastermon. She just has a really bad ability. I don't know what to do with her. Let's see. Magic, magic, magic. Sounds like we should be doing magic. I think. I think the best thing we could do is go for, uh, if it's super effective type deal. Not combo magic, but the other one. Um, weak point blitz. I think is the best way to go here. So let's go get that. That's going to be treadmill. And then club A. Better than what I got. All right. We're where we need to be, right? We're not even where we need to be. Um, let's move you over to Sly, I guess, or Strategic. Who knows? Maybe we get combo. If we get combo, then we don't need to do this anymore. Oh, that's the wrong one. Combo's gonna come from Sana. If we get lucky. Didn't get lucky that time. I think we just take it. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I think we just take it because we got it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing this direction for. So we'll just take it. She's done. Uh, that's not exactly like I said. Oh, you fly on those? That's how you move around? I didn't know that. Okay, fair, fair. Him, by the way. um, one resistance reduction. Interesting. One enemy or all enemies. I just think intense focus is a dumb thing for it to have. Um, I want it to actually have first in line. I think first in line would be good. Let me see. How do I get first in line? Overprotective could have gave me first in line. The other one I can give it to you is zealous. I'm just looking around, seeing if there's anything else that gives you first in line. Yeah, no. Yeah. So we're already where we need to be because we're just gonna move up and to the right for first in line for zealous. All right, you get a. You're getting booing. You're getting booing 100% of the time. That's not your skill. You're getting booing. Take it from one skill to from one turn to three. That's a 200% buff. 50% reduction to attack and end for one turn. Oh yeah, that is so powerful. That is so powerful. Yeah, you're getting booing. That's not even a. Okay, you're right next to sociable. You're fine. Um, what about you, Smile Warhead? 20% chance to apply confusion. That's kind of weak. I think I just wanted to get rid of intense focus. This is just a bad Digimon, isn't it? Unfortunately, I think it's just a case of a bad Digimon. Like, this is terrible. Like, 95 null is cool. 20%, like, at least give it like 50% confusion. It's not even getting chaos, it's just getting confusion. It's only hitting one enemy with this attack, which is fine because it's just a mega. But this is bad. This is a bad attack. This is just interesting. I don't even know what to do with this. I think in this case, don't focus on the offense, focus on defense. We can go for let me turn off this thingy. My sleep timer on my TV almost turned on. Um, I think in this case we can go for something defensive. Something defensive. Stout defense. Stout spirit. Stout spirit could be okay. Slow starter could be okay. Yeah, there's just nothing good about this. I mean, Plesiomon is just a strictly better version of this in every single way, except for the damage part of it. I could try. We'll try. We will attempt to make Prankster work here. We'll just move to the right. It's not a great ability, but it's better than Intense Focus, which is what it currently has. So go to the right. Um, is there anything else we could maybe get here? Not really. I was thinking about going for defenses, but I don't think that's the right way to do it. No. Digimon details. You're still enlightened. Alright, now you're sly. Magical wisdom twice. Terror bad. Do it one more time to make him right next to Prankster. Alright, cool. Gundramon. This is my honorary starter. My Toyagumon. He has playing ahead, which is okay. I want him to have something a little bit better. Immobilize. So if it uses signature move, it gets immobilized. The lower the user's SP, the lower the damage. I think in this case, having some way to restore SP is nice. I think Soothing Song is the way to go with him, because that way he'd always theoretically be coming back from having lower SP. Trying to see if there's anything else for SP. Yeah, I think the best way to go here is Soothing Song. Let me check around, see if there's anything else. I don't see any other. You can only get Soothing Song from Strategic. From Strategic. Strategic is like literally on the other side of the freaking map here. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Classroom. It's not that Gundramon is bad, it's just that I want it to be perfect. Are you serious? How deep into Brave was it? It's my fourth one. Okay, finally Reckless. Hell no. Not giving up a decent skill for a bad skill. Where we at now? We need to move one more time. Well, 3 more times. We need to try. But we need to move one more block. Now this will get us down to... It did not get us down there. Okay, now we're sly. No. But that puts us one away from strategic. Okay, next up. This guy is interesting. So his other ability, when he turns into his other form just kind of sucks. So you want to be using this form to the most extent possible. I think. This is definitely a case where you want to be using Prankster, which is unfortunately on the other side of the map, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. Always on the other side of the map. Whatever I want is always on the other side of the freaking map. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's just my phone. Alright, let's go. We're going to the other side of the map here. I guess I should just use treadmill to get over there. I'm not giving up first in line until we get there. Because if this falls apart somehow, I still have first in line. First in line is actually a good skill. It's another case of me already having a good skill. Wait, what just happened? Oh, did I just go to overprotective? I think I did. Yeah, I'm overprotective, which means I'm almost down there. I'm not sure how many turns it would take me to get over the hump. Let's try. Let's try one down. Oh no, that's a terrible idea. Actually, let's not try one down. Let's try one across. So that would be club A. Don't move. Okay, cool. Next time I use club A, I should get the proc. Club or treadmill, we'll find out. You have steadfast emotion. Why did I pull you off? 80% chance to apply chaos. Why not 100? Not gonna lie though. Uh, not gonna lie. Like, yeah, it's a little frustrating that's 80 instead of 100, but at the same time, steadfast emotion is probably a better ability. I might. Yeah, I think I keep steadfast emotion here. I do. I do. I keep steadfast emotion here. Yeah, this is a mistake. I keep steadfast emotion there. Like, yeah, I could go for booing or something like that. No, not booing, not for chaos. I could go for prankster, but no. All right, this guy. No physical attack at power 80. Um, Haymaker's not right, but at the same time, I'm not seeing what to do with this. I think it's fine. It's fine. I can give a crit thingy. It has a multi-hit attack. Haymaker's fine. Alright, Clavisange, I'm on. I think we just leave this one alone. It doesn't get anything interesting. All enemies at power 55. Bleh. Stat buffs increase damage. Okay, cool, but whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just not a good move. Digimon steals all stat. I love that. I love that indeed. Steals all stat changes. Alright, and then Plant Destroyer. The greater uses stat buffs, the greater damage. Okay. This is a well put together Digimon. They thought about this. They thought about this one right here. Um Secret Sage Art. I think yeah, we keep Secret Sage Art here. The greater user stat buffs, the greater damage. Only thing I could think of is maybe we go for combo magic, but that's not going to work on all things either. It's going to work on some things, but not all things. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could start with cheer. I think cheer would be really good on him. Cheer would make sure that he's automatically buffed here. I like cheer. Yeah, let's go for cheer. Um, it's one of the few times I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's go cheer. Let's give away Secret Sage art and go cheer here. Um, yeah, let's do that. And then I think there's a way to get combo attacks where you're getting what you call it, more stuff out of it. We're gonna go cheer. Um, we're only one away from it, so no worries there. Um, next up is you. Looking at your details, you're definitely going to get what you call it, 50% chaos or crit rate. Yeah, you're just good at everything, honestly, aren't you? Increased damage if the target has not already acted. So if I went for, let's say, booing or something, what you call it? If I went for crit rate, that would pigeonhole me into this. You don't want to get pigeonholed into one type of attack. I would say the best thing possible here would be the one that gives you super effective damage buff. So I think that's from Sociable, if I'm not mistaken. Which is not that far away. Yeah, weak point blitz. What's it currently got? Magical wisdom? Oh, no loss there. We just go straight to the right. Strategic. I'll just do it one more time. Shouldn't move again. There. Cool. Um. All right. So his problem. I took a sneak peek at Craniumon plus Inbarmon or whatever it was. His problem is his attack is kind of lame. Let me just say it like that. Like it's a it's a magical attack. I think it's 90 damage with a 100% chance to lower your opponent's the debuff your opponent's attack by 10%. Like ill. I don't know what to do with that. It's got Prankster, which it won't need for that attack because that's a 100% attack. We could say give it booing instead, so that that continues to stack turn over turn. We could. How far is it from? Hmm. Let me think. Booing. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with booing. That way, if a enemy can move 3 or 4 times, it can still stack at least, and we can have a debuffing force of sorts. I don't love it. It's pretty weak. Planning ahead doesn't do anything, darn. I was thinking of maybe there's a way to reduce the enemy's attack from turn one, but it doesn't look like it. Because that'd be really useful. Yeah, okay. Let's just go for not weak point blitz, booing. So we're going details. It's gonna be treadmill. Oh, that's right. And it needs to come back afterwards too. Because it needs to be devoted. Quick complete. Let's Let's just do it. Let's just believe that we're going to get what we want. But this one definitely needs to come back because it needs to DNA Digivolve. That's a Zealous. That's fine. Better than what I had. Why'd you move right instead of down? That's my question. You're supposed to move down. Alright. Move right again, I guess. And then we'll do a classroom. And then another classroom. It's a lot of money just to get here across the map. Or protective again. Dang. No. Give me treadmill. That should move us into opportunistic. Perfect. So right now it's kind of... See, that's what I would want. I would want that, but for attack. Oh well. We'll go for booing. Okay, cool. Her ability... Oh, she's just getting what you call it. She's just getting whatever the one... I think it's under Sly. Increased crit damage. Yeah, no, it's not under Sly. It's under Enlightened Haymaker. She's right next to it. She doesn't need to move. Alright, him. Also Haymaker, I think. Yeah, I think that's also Haymaker. Only problem is, it's not very likely to crit. It's only... Well, it's all enemies. So it could technically crit a lot of stuff at the same time. Like against the boss battle in Factorial, the first one. Or not really the first one, but Volcanus Mon. That could be really... Yeah. We're going for Haymaker. That's fine. We'll go for Haymaker. So, Nordic... Oh, crap. He's across the freaking map. Alright. Let's go to the left, to the left. Everything we own in a box to the left. Alright. That wasn't a bad move. I like meditation more than that, by the way. So, we're just going to keep rolling. We're not giving up decent abilities, because meditation is a decent ability. We're not giving up decent abilities for bad ones. Ever. Ever. Oh, come on. You gave me the first one for free, and now you don't want to give me it? Cross that border. There we go. We're at Sly. Hell no. One more, and then we'll be on the precipice. Hopefully we don't overshoot. Oh, wait, we didn't. Good. Alright. Valder Arm. Lower HP, greater damage. I think that one's super simple. We just go for whichever one it is that By the way, did the other Chaosmon get that ability too? I could have sworn it didn't. Oh, it does. But we like Dark Prominence more. Oh, well, I'm almost done. There's only 2 more Digimon. So for this one, we're gonna go with Steadfast Might, which is reckless, so we're right next to it already. We don't gotta do nothing. Alright. And the last one's Susanomon. Notifies incompatibility. Light physical attack at power 12 times 8 hits. Not a lot happening here, honestly. Um, but I'll notice that both of its attacks can hit a lot of targets at the same time. This one can hit all enemies at the same time. This one can hit multiple times. So either way, I think increasing its crit chance is a good move here. So what we'll do is we'll look for the. Oh my gosh, who's top? They're calling me to come back to the streets. Um, Playing ahead? No. Weak point blitz? No. Um, where is it? Oh, the one I got for got him on earlier. Strategic order. Yeah, we need to get from zealous to there. So we need to go. I think treadmill. So let's go. Oh gosh, I hate that. Freaking buttons. Yeah, treadmill. All right, we're reckless. We overshot a little bit, I think. That's better. I was actually thinking about this for him before. We'll replace it. Um, let's go more right. So let's use club, and hopefully that puts us closer to where we're trying to get to. Oh, we're daring now. No. So friendly is the one that gives it to us, right? Yep. All right. Cool. All right, and with that, we're mostly done, honestly. Um, Now it's just safe scumming. We didn't do anything with her yet, did we? All right. So we'll make another hard save. Or maybe we'll save over the other one. Do I really care about this Alphamon fight that hard? Do I even know what this Rebellion Village is? I have no idea. Now we're going to go back in and we're going to try to get better abilities. I have to start with Andromon because Andromon's the one who has the immediate Digivolution implications. So we need to go downwards. I think down to the left will work. Let's go for classroom. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. I did mess it up. Alright. Let's... Crap. Well, it didn't go down, so it's probably fine. I could have just tried using... Let's just see if it works. Let's go... Treadmill. Let's see if we get booing. Or do we go treadmill or do we go club? I think we go club here. We got sociable. Cool. Oh, we didn't get it. All right, so that's a reset. This time, instead of going down and left, I'm going to go the other way. All right, hold up. Oh gosh, way too much stuff going on. All right. Mm. So let's try that again. Where's Andromon? We have to find Booing. All right, here he is. We're gonna go treadmill this time. Click complete. Hopefully it works. Nope. That might be a bad idea. I might have went all the way. Oh no, I'm still social. Good. Oh, no luck. Trying to save, trying to save a penny here. Keeps on giving me the wrong thing. I don't want the wrong thing. I want the right thing. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. There really isn't. we need to get. We need to get it. Um, there we go. Spending all my dang money trying to get this. Good thing I didn't leave it up to like luck here. That was my problem last time, honestly. I was I'm not getting either of the sociable abilities, by the way. Like I'm getting just straight up standard amicability abilities. Cheer and Prankster are like the standard bog standard abilities. Not the one. Darn. Well, that was a actual social ability, but it's not the one I wanted. Getting perfect Digimon is just like rough. Um, and I have to remember like there's a no. Just give me booing. All this trouble just to get 20 to 30% attack drops. This could be useful for some things actually. That would be really useful against like Alphamon and Omnimon. Like, maybe I'm underplaying how good this will be in a longer fight. Like, if you're expecting a long fight, you can just keep that up consistently. The enemy's not like immune to null or resistant to null. Even if it's resistant, who cares? Just keep that damage output up consistently. And just keep weakening it. I think that's dope. Now, all right, let's try this again. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save here before I make the second move. And then now I can just make one move at a time. Nope. Missed again. I mentioned I hate rare abilities. Like, why is it so difficult to get this one thing that is so crucial? Especially when most people aren't just even going to know about it. Most people don't even know this thing exists. Most people play the game, see the Digifarm, see all the menus, and say, "I don't feel like it. I don't care." That's how I was in the beginning. I don't care, bro. How many stats do I need to evolve? All right, that's exactly what I'm using Digifarm for. Like, this is like levels of like I care. So why is it so freakishly difficult? What are we doing? Let's go with feed. It's gotten to the point where I'm trying to multitask. Like, I'm just looking at other things. This is terrible. This is legitimately terrible. Just give me bowling. Wrong one. I'm gonna be really mad when I have to get this one too, because I think I have quite a few rare abilities that I need to go get. Yeah, this sucks. This legitimately sucks. I'm about to just like, oh, I'm about to order food. I'm so serious. I'm about to order food. I'm getting tired of waiting for something to happen. And this is why I ran out of money doing it with Kalmaramon. I didn't even get the right ability. Like I was down to 700,000. I still didn't have the ability. Please, booing. I think this is literally my like 15th time trying. It's got to be like 10% or lower to get this ability. All right. Why are you getting freaking Prankster? Prankster is good for the Digimon that. It's good that Prankster is easy to get for some Digimon, but it really does get in the way of like stuff. It's like, no, I literally cannot fail to get this ability to get this proc. So why am I getting Prankster? Yeah, this thing doesn't even have anything that requires Prankster. Hold up, hold up, hold up. All right. Maybe this time I get better luck. We'll see. Better luck, please. Bro. Uh, all right. I'm just gonna call it here. Bye. I should have ordered food while I was on the phone. I'm still mad that this isn't working. This part of the game needs to be changed. This is stupid. This is actually dumb. This is actually ridiculously dumb. Let me check the freaking wiki. Yeah, sure. Reload. But let me check the freaking wiki and see what the actual chance of getting booing is. Booing Digimon. Because I know Prankster is like a 30% chance. Time Stranger. 20% chance. So 1 in 5 every time I do this. And I've been missing it. That's insane. I'm just getting insanely unlucky. That only has a 30% chance to happen, by the way. There's only a 30% chance of me getting Prankster, and I've gotten it very consistently. That's super annoying. Ugh. 1 in 5, guys. 1 in 5. 1 in 5. 1 in 5. 1 in 5. All right. 1 in 5. 20%. 20%. 20%. Dratini is like a 5% capture with the super rod. I've had better Dratini luck, right? I think I've had better Cottony luck. I think Cottony's like an actual 1% in Digimon Pokemon Insurgents. Finally! Okay, there we go. Replace. God, that took forever. Alright, now we have to get it all the way back up to devoted. So, we need to go up and to the left. So, philanthropy. So, here's the wild part. We will go this way. Yeah, let's go. T1 Alpha. No. He is no longer in the business of learning anything new. No. Let's go with punching bag this time. I'll do. Let's think. So I went to the left once. All right. Let's just go. It makes more sense to go this way because I'm closer if it goes right. Tea room again. Tea room one more time. Oh, that's dumb. We'll just do tea room again. It should bring me up above the line. Hopefully not too far up above it. There we go. We got it. Cool. Perfect. We finally got what we were trying to get in the first place. Alright, so that's just one of them, unfortunately. But we're good on that. There is another. Let's download this. There is another set of implications. What are we doing? I want another set of. Oh, didn't want to do that. Also, if you pull from the side of the screen anywhere, it just pulls you back. All right. Agent skills, abilities, extra strikes. That's what I was looking for. So sometimes you can get extra strikes that do stuff that's cool. So if you have I think Ebimon is a virus. Let me just go back in. Did I already save? Well, let's just save again. I want to do this with Ebimon. If you have a virus that darn. No, okay, so it's not going to be a virus. Only vaccines get the boost. Viruses get reduced bind. That sucks. Alright, so there's no point in doing anything else with Ebimon after getting whatever we're going for. I think it was sociable for no, it was cheer. We're going for cheer. So we just need to. Yeah, that sucks. That's so terrible. Alright, well, we just go straight to the right. Sauna. Should be fairly fast to get. Watch this be the one time it takes me 20 tries to get cheer. Alright, not what I wanted. I mean, honestly, I don't need to stretch this out any longer.